The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Therefore, guard accordingly, and take care that you entertain no notions unsuitable to virtue and reasonable nature. When you rise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Nothing happens to any man that he is not formed by nature to bear. Our life is what our thoughts make it. That which is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bees. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. Time is a sort of river of passing events, and strong is its current. No sooner is a thing brought to sight than it is swept by and another takes its place, and this too will be swept away. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? Nothing has such power to broaden the mind as the ability to investigate systematically and truly all that comes under thy observation in life. The only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away. The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. Each day provides its own gifts. Life is neither good or evil, but only a place for good and evil. The universe is transformation, life is opinion. Everything that happens happens as it should, and if you observe carefully, you will find this to be so. Here is the rule to remember in the future, when anything tempts you to be bitter, not, "This is a misfortune, but to bear this worthily is good fortune." He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Do every act of your life as if it were your last. Poverty is the mother of crime. Natural ability without education has more often raised a man to glory and virtue than education without natural ability. Let men see, let them know, a real man, who lives as he was meant to live. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Because your own strength is unequal to the task, do not assume that it is beyond the powers of man, but if anything is within the powers and province of man, believe that it is within your own compass also. A noble man compares and estimates himself by an idea, which is higher than himself, and a mean man by one lower than himself. The one produces aspiration, the other ambition, which is the way in which a vulgar man aspires. Look back over the past, with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future, too. Begin. To begin is half the work, let half still remain. Again begin this, and thou wilt have finished. I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, but yet sets less value on his own opinions of himself than on the opinions of others. Such as are your habitual thoughts, such also will be the character of your mind, for the soul is dyed by the thoughts. To the wise, life is a problem, to the fool, a solution. Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if thou wilt ever dig. Be content with what you are, and wish not change, nor dread your last day, nor long for it. Observe constantly that all things take place by change, and accustom thyself to consider that the nature of the universe loves nothing so much as to change the things which are, and to make new things like them. Adapt yourself to the things among which your lot has been cast, and love sincerely the fellow creatures with whom destiny has ordained that you shall live. Because a thing seems difficult for you, do not think it impossible for anyone to accomplish. Let not your mind run on what you lack, as much as on what you have already. We ought to do good to others as simply as a horse runs, or a bee makes honey, or a vine bears grapes season after season without thinking of the grapes it has borne. A man should be upright, not be kept upright. The act of dying is one of the acts of life. Tomorrow is nothing, today is too late, the good lived yesterday. Perhaps there are none more lazy, or more truly ignorant, than your everlasting readers. To life happily is an inward power of the soul. Anything in any way beautiful derives its beauty from itself, and asks nothing beyond itself. Praise is no part of it, for nothing is made worse or better by praise. Where a man can live, he can also live well. Confine yourself to the present. To understand the true quality of people, you must look into their minds and examine their pursuits and aversions. Anger cannot be dishonest. Everything that exists is in a manner the seed of that which will be. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor who ruled from 161 to 180 AD. He was born on April 26, 121 AD, in Rome. Aurelius is best known for his philosophical writings, particularly his collection of reflections known as Meditations. As emperor, Aurelius faced numerous challenges, including military conflicts and internal governance issues. Despite these pressures, he maintained a strong commitment to Stoic philosophy, emphasizing self-discipline, virtue, and acceptance of the natural order. His writings in Meditations offer insights into his personal struggles and reflections on life, duty, and the pursuit of inner tranquility. Aurelius believed in the importance of personal integrity and ethical behavior, and his teachings have influenced generations of thinkers and leaders. Marcus Aurelius is considered one of the most respected and influential Stoic philosophers and is often celebrated for his wisdom, humility, and dedication to moral principles. His writings continue to inspire individuals seeking guidance in navigating life's challenges and finding inner peace.